Bolaji Owasanhoye, chairman of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, says 257 projects amounting to 20,100,000,000 in 2021 budgets. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Olukunle Abraham, and this is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. We're looking at matters that touch the heart here. Did you hear what I just read out? That the ICPC had discovered that 257 projects amounting to 20 billion have been duplicated in the 2021 budget. What that simply means is that those contracts have been awarded and probably paid for to be executed in the year 2020, which of course is the year that is already running out now. And those projects are being repeated in the budget of next year. You know, I've always talked about this maintenance culture that collapsed in Lagos. If we are to go by, words that guy that was said that 15 plus 1 agreed. Are you saying that after you approved such a project, none of you went back to check to ascertain that what you approved was what they were doing? We lack maintenance culture in Nigeria. We lack follow-up culture. Nobody is following, and maybe I stand to be corrected. Maybe because somebody is covering up something. Why would it be in a budget that the road between point A and B is going to be constructed and it's been paid for? The Senate approves it. The House of Rep goes through. Everybody approves it. Whoever is supposed to do the detailing, they go into it and they approve it and they pay for it, and nobody goes back to check. Little wonder we are losing so much money. Just keep wondering, where are those monies going into? If the same project, you can imagine 257 projects. 257 projects. I bet the road to your house, the highways you ply, fall into one of the categories of those projects. Nobody goes back to check. If we are going to be sincere, nobody checked. Nobody checked. So what if the ICPC, let's assume, what if the ICPC were not involved? What if they just left everything to a clear conscience? Conscience that, oh, come on, it must have been a good job that's been done in the budget. Well, the ICPC chairman, while speaking at the 3rd National Summit on diminishing corruption in the public service with the theme Corruption and the Cost of Governance, New Imperatives for Fiscal Transparency, said the commission tracked 1,083 projects across the country with the exception of Borno and Zamfara, owing to security challenges. He said during the exercise, the ICPC forced 67 contractors back to site. You get as it go be. You get as it go be where you go. You are like, why? You are like, those kind of things that happen that you go like, if I open my eyes, I know you know what I'm talking about. That you are like, before I open my eyes, it's so loud, you mean? They have to force 67 contractors back to site and ensure completion of 966 projects worth 310 billion naira, some of which were hitherto abandoned. Great job by the ICPC. Great job by the ICPC. Some people, if somebody is doing well, let the person know that the person is doing well. And when you pick out that thing from the eye, you show the eyes, celebrate them. We celebrate you. Sir, we do celebrate you. But this just gives us a picture of what has been running us down over the years. Down the years. What has been running us down? Why we keep not seeing anything. We don't see anything. So much is being borrowed. So much is being bought. We see nothing. We see nothing. Said some weeks ago, the federal government said they spent 9.9 billion naira on hand washing. And in the state capital where I stay, I have not seen. Maybe that's not what they mean by hand washing. I have not seen. I never saw during that period of COVID-19, the 2020 COVID-19 period. I never saw a zinc on the streets. How much is a zinc for washing hands on the streets? No, except you go to banks and corporate places. And around 94 billion on youth empowerment. Even if I don't get, at least I should have a neighbor that should get. You see, we who are in the coming generation already know where the loopholes are. Where the loopholes are. Seriously. How do you give a contract to somebody and you don't go back to check? You don't check whether it is being done. Because it's not your money. Because you didn't pay for it. It's not, you didn't work for the money anyway. Once again, thanks to the ICPC for this great job that has been done. This has been a major reason why our infrastructural development has been very sluggish. I'm sure there are projects that have been repeating itself in our budgets for years. He said our findings indicate that the same malady of corruption inflicts executive as well as zip projects, thus undermining government projections, escalating the cost of governance and denying Nigeria value for money, or what Oye said. These maladies include poor need assessments that disconnect projects from beneficiary, false certification of uncompleted contracts as completed, deliberate underperformance of contracts, insistent criminal diversion and conversion of public properties by civil servants, to name just a few. No, seriously, that we are hearing this from a government official. It simply means that not everybody has issues. Seriously, not everybody is not thinking straight. I hope you get what I'm talking about. Yeah? Projects that are not completed, somebody approves it. The ones that are under that's not standard, somebody still goes ahead and approve it because something has been credited into his accounts. He mentioned something that this has resulted to a high cost of governance, cost in governance. It makes, since we have to do what we had done last week, we wonder why did it go so quick? When you for instance you say somebody should go and buy fuel of 2,000 naira, that is about 12 liters, 10 to 12 there, about 12, 13 liters. It doesn't matter how bad that generator might be or could be. It doesn't matter how terrible they inject the carburetor is. You still expect to use light for at least 8 to 10 hours. 8 to 10 hours. You now put on the gen, and after 30 minutes or 1 hour, the light goes off. And I say, what happened? He said, generator went off. I said, what happened to the generator? He said, fuel has finished. And instead of checking, did you actually buy 2,000 naira? Are you saying that we bought 2,000 naira in 30 seconds or 30 minutes? Generator PMS, generators that use PMS, not diesel anyway. I know diesel is more expensive. You are supposed to check. Somebody did something wrong. Somebody is not just doing the right thing. Or somebody didn't just do what he's supposed to do. So as much as possible, I think they are helping us out. Thank you to the ICPC. ICPC revealed to 20 billion 138 million naira were duplicated in the 2021 budget, leading us to submit an advisory to the Honorable Minister of Finance, which was promptly actioned by the minister to prevent abuse. Thank God that these people are doing their own part of the job. I mean, look waiting Baba can drop. And some persons have to look into it and look. Some things are better left unsaid. Like, seriously. Thank you very much for watching. This is Serious Matters. And like I would always say, make your comments as simple as affect us. What do you say about this whole thing? Drop your comments and let's talk. Share the video, please. Do share the video.